Welcome, home movie nights, to another dark and chilling episode in the Crypt of Nights. I am the Witch, and with me is the Vault Keeper. Tonight, we're uncovering Robert Eggers' long-awaited Nosferatu, a reimagining of the classic tale of horror and desire. Let us assure you, this is not your grandfather's vampire story. Eggers dives deep into the necrophilia and taboo elements lurking in the shadows of the source material, delivering a film that shocks, repulses, and mesmerizes in equal measure. From grotesque desires to unsettling moments that cling to your psyche, Nosferatu isn't just a film. It's a hypnotic nightmare that boldly pushes boundaries that we are not altogether certain need to be pushed.
And we'll talk about the source material, but first, if you've seen Eggers' previous works, like The Witch or The Lighthouse, you'll recognize the filmmaker's affinity for the macabre and his obsession with isolation, madness, and the interplay of light and shadow. Nosferatu is no different in its thematic depth. Much like his earlier films, Eggers explores human fragility when confronted with forces beyond their control, be it the wilderness, the sea, or, in this case, an ancient predator that embodies both death and desire. With his trademark meticulousness, Eggers crafts a world steeped in dread and existential horror, creating a seamless addition to his gothic oeuvre.
At its heart, Nosferatu follows the skeletal framework of the original 1922 Murnau classic, weaving in elements of Herzog's haunting 1979 version and the lesser-known 1988 Italian interpretation by Augusto Caminito. The film tells the story of Thomas Hutter, a real estate agent, who travels to Transylvania to finalize a deal with the enigmatic Count Orlok. As expected, horrors ensue. What sets this version apart is Eggers' homage to these earlier adaptations, while reinterpreting them through his unique lens. Much like Coppola's Bram Stoker's Dracula celebrated the Dracula mythos, Eggers' Nosferatu pays tribute to its cinematic predecessors, layering references and visual callbacks that reward attentive viewers.
One cannot discuss Nosferatu without praising its jaw-dropping production design and cinematography. The sets are a meticulous blend of expressionist inspiration and grounded realism, while the monochromatic aesthetic traps viewers in a perpetual twilight of unease. Jaron Blaschke's cinematography is a masterclass in chiaroscuro, with stark contrasts and creeping shadows that practically ooze off the screen. The result is a visual feast that doesn't merely depict horror, but embodies it, immersing audiences in a tactile, oppressive atmosphere that enhances every sinister moment.
While Nosferatu is undeniably a work of art, it's not for everyone. Eggers' deliberate pacing and heavy reliance on mood and subtext may alienate viewers looking for fast-paced thrills. However, for fans of gothic horror, classic cinema, and meticulously crafted storytelling, this film is a must-watch. It's a love letter to vampire lore, steeped in the traditions of its predecessors while daring to chart its own dark course. For those willing to descend into its shadowy depths, Nosferatu is an unforgettable experience.
So, should you watch it? Absolutely, if you have a taste for horror with a touch of art house flair. We give Nosferatu a solid 3.5 out of 4 stars. While not without its flaws, it's a film that deserves to be seen, discussed, and dissected by anyone brave enough to step into its chilling embrace. Until next time, home movie nights, stay in the shadows and keep the candles lit.